Howdy, it's Ari with Land Insights, and in this video, I'm going to talk through using Realtor Report, leveraging it in multiple ways. And ultimately, this is going to be a pretty concise video because this is a very straightforward aspect of the platform. And one common misconception is this is actually completely included in your subscription. So even though in the beginning of your Land Insights journey, you might see unlock your first Realtor Report now in the center of your screen, and that's not going to cost you anything. I've run quite a few of those reports already, so I'm actually going to go to this button up on the top right, New County Realtor Report, and I'm just going to give a search. So I happen to know there's a lot of Monroe counties in the United States, so I'm actually just going to pick one here in Ohio. It's going to tell me how many realtors are in this county, as well as how many comps are in this county. Now, something to note is this is exclusively based on land data. So vacant land sales, raw land sales on the MLS, and that goes for these realtors. So even though they might have other properties they sell, homes or whatever it might be, uh, this is specific to vacant land. As we unlock that report, you'll notice you see a scorecard of the brokerages and the agents. You'll see how many properties they've sold in the last year, and then how many they have active. And you'll also see their contact information. Now, it's beneficial to potentially speak with the brokerage. Obviously, if you have a brokerage on your side, you have the broker themselves on your side. All of those agents kind of get opened up to your, you know, your business as a potential partner. The alternative, though, many brokers might kind of have might be turned off by working with investors depending on the market you're in or depending on that particular brokerage. So contacting the agents may be your best bet. Ultimately, either way, I like to be sorting by the agents with the most sold comps. I do also like to consider how many active properties they have on the market, though, depending on how long they've been on the market, it might change things up. So if you're looking to get more information on these agents, simply click their name. It'll bring you to their profile on Google. You can click right into their brokerage or their name, wherever they might be, and get more information on that broker. This is pretty cool because you can begin to create rapport just by looking up their profile, looking up their history, and getting to know them before you even call them. That way, you can be prepared in your discussion with them. There's a couple of different thoughts here on how you can approach these agents. One way is to reach out to these agents before you have leads as you're kind of doing some market research, trying to figure out if you found a market that you want to be in. Now, I personally don't enjoy this process because you're calling someone without any real leverage. And a lot of realtors are turned off by that whole pitch of, hey, I buy a lot of properties in this area. I was hoping we could partner together, get boots on the ground. And so I tend to find that it's more useful to call agents once we start picking up leads, once we start picking up contracts as well. And ultimately, it's going to be very beneficial to have boots on the ground. So after you've gotten one deal done, maybe in a county or a market that you're working in, and you have a partner, you might not need to come back to this. But it's a very useful way to find a good partner. And if you have a lead, you have leverage there. You can start that conversation out by saying, "Hey, look, I have a lead in this market. I'm looking to purchase it. I'm an investor, but I just don't know. I might have a project here on my hands. I don't know if I can subdivide it. I don't know what else I can do with it. Really looking to get an understanding of what you think this would go for on market if, let's just say, I turned around and sold it, or maybe I subdivided it. What do you think?" And ultimately just plead that case that you're going to bring more deals their way. So the more they can work with you, the better. Another idea here is you can actually look for land brokerages. So, it may not be the case that in this particular county there's any land brokerages. There doesn't seem to be any. But one thing you can do is Control F and search for land, and you might find a brokerage with the title land. And that'll help you because obviously a land brokerage is going to have more understanding of what's possible in certain markets. For example, if I hop in here, I happen to know that there are land brokerages in this market. You can pull up that brokerage, give it a click. You can see their current listings, maybe their current agents. all of their listings together. You have a ton of contact info here. You have a ton of profile information. This is an awesome opportunity to build partners in a specific market. So if you have any questions on how to navigate this, look up the brokerage information or the agent information, or make decisions based on this information, you're always more than welcome to reach out to hello@landinsights.co, or you can reach out to us in the bottom right corner of your platform.